Tonight's stories.
Video game ick?
You lied.
Over a backpack?
You're wrong. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Maddie, and I'm here with...
Bridal!
Sam. You said you're wrong.
Did I say it, buddy?
You're wrong.
Dang, okay, should I change it?
No, I lay, baby.
I actually thought I brought something to it, too.
No force. You're wrong.
Like, that's a white woman trying to get her power back.
You are wrong.
Just hit the like and subscribe. Just for that.
It's been a while now, but the last time we were together, we were all talking about how we were going to go see Spiderman, and we've all seen it since then.
We have.
We have.
Yeah.
So,
Spider-Man.
what do you guys think about the new Spider-Man movie?
It was the worst in the whole series.
I disagree. It was such a good movie. I've been trying. Me and Brendan almost saw it this Tuesday, but everything but the front row was taken.
Freaking
Holy crap.
amazing.
It was so good.
It
Holy
was
cinema.
amazing.
Yeah, it was so good. I thought they introduced characters really well, seeing spoiler free, but
Yeah.
seeing them introduce characters and seeing what happens with the characters that Peter Parker had interacted with before. It was really interesting to see.
Yeah.
Also to see him grow, because there was some time that passed, not going to say how much, but his New York accent, I noticed that. Did you guys notice his accent?
I didn't notice
I
the
didn't
New York
notice it
accent.
either.
This freaking guy. You didn't notice that?
Actually, now that you say that.
He had such a hard accent,
Yeah, now that you say
especially
that.
because I also watched all of the movies the day of,
Yeah.
and you could hear how it was like, "Hey, Mr. Stark,"
He did talk
and then it was like, "This freaking guy."
Yeah.
So it was good.
Hey, Stark, Mr. Stark.
Man, that was actually
It was
almost-
really good.
That's
that
all I
was
could think
very
of.
accurate. That was a very accurate Peter Parker.
What's the first one we should do?
Over a backpack, Loki. What's
I
going on
felt
with that?
I felt that.
Because what's going on with that?
What is-
Starting off strong.
Over a backpack?
Over a
For real?
backpack?
You wrote a story over a backpack?
Okay, so this is from Best of Redditor Updates.
Ooh.
Me with my boyfriend of 6 months. I'm about to break up with him over a backpack, but I need to know if I'm overreacting.
You are.
Girl, from that title, it's hard to be on your side initially.
Because unless it's a Birkin, you don't need to be breaking up.
Okay.
Hey,
Unless it's a Birkin. Am I right?
don't fist bump on that.
He did.
I was gonna say, but what if it's what's inside the backpack?
Oh, yeah.
It's what's inside the Birkin that matters, Sam.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I've always said that.
You've always said that. You were so true to yourself. Me, 25 female, with my boyfriend, 26 male of 6 months. I'm about to break up with him over a backpack, but I need to know if I'm overreacting. Originally posted June 4th, 2016. I didn't say this before, but there's a 10-year update on this.
This is insane. Over a bag?
10 years?
I was literally in high school when this first came out.
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
I just graduated. I just graduated when this came out.
The
Graduated,
high school, college.
2 weeks ago.
I was firmly in the working force. Firmly working.
My boyfriend Jacob and I have been together for half a year now. We met through mutual friends about 2 years ago. Jacob is very laid back, and maybe since I have a lot of anxiety, that attracted me to him. The past 6 months have been fun and without incident until now. I thought Jacob was a caring and thoughtful person, and I really saw a future with him, but now I'm reconsidering. Background info. I have a backpack that's covered with patches. Before this happened, I had about 35 patches sewn on it. This is a project that I started when I was 14 and needed a backpack for high school. Over the years, I collected patches from all of the shows, concerts, and plays that I've gone to. When I studied abroad, visited new cities and museums, gifts from my friends and family. When I was 20, the bottom of my backpack ripped out, so I got a new one and I carefully removed and reattached the patches. I didn't carry a purse. I carry this backpack, literally every day. It might seem silly, but a lot of my personal history and favorite memories are sewn to this backpack. On Wednesday, Jacob and I were hanging out at my place, watching Netflix with 2 mutual friends. My apartment has a much larger living room than his does, so we tend to hang out at my place. I had to work early Thursday morning, so I went to bed a little earlier, and I told Jacob to lock up before he came to bed. The next morning, I go about getting ready for work, and I go to put some things in my backpack. That's when I notice it's missing patches. 11 to be precise.
What the?
I immediately wake up Jacob, basically panicking, asking what happened, and he told me that he had invited 3 of his friends over after I had gone to bed. Apparently they texted him because they were bar hopping nearby, and he told them to come over. At some point, one of them saw my backpack, saw it in the living room, and said it was cool and they wanted one like that. And Jacob told them that they could have some patches if they wanted. So they cut 11 patches off of my bag.
Oh, wow.
I was livid. I still am. I can't really describe how betrayed I feel. A few of those patches were gifts from my father who passed away last year.
Oh, no.
He always loved helping me find new patches and bought me 3 limited edition patches that are now very expensive and difficult to find. Those are all gone. I had one patch that my dad bought in 1994 and let me have. It's gone as well. Patches from my study abroad trip are gone too. I feel so devastated. I'm not proud of my reaction. I flipped the fuck out. A lot of what the fuck were you thinkings and how could you do this? I told him he had to call his friends that were over and get all the patches back. He said that he would for the ones for my dad, but it would look bad if he asked for the rest of the ones that didn't mean that much.
I don't care what it looks like.
I asked him if he cared more about looking like a jackass to them or to me. He hesitated and I freaked out and I told him he had to leave. I messaged the people I know were over on Facebook and I got a response back from one person, one of the mutual friends. He brought my patches back Thursday night. He said he thought it was weird that Jacob offered, but went along with it and he apologized. So now I only have 9 missing patches. I know it sounds silly, but I just feel so sick over this. I texted Jacob today about getting my dad's patches back, and he just said that he was going to contact them on the weekend. What's the point of waiting? I talked to a couple close friends about what happened, and I told them I wanted to break up over this. They saw this as an overreaction and that I should let it go and get more patches. Everyone seems to think because patches are cheap, I shouldn't be so upset and I should forgive him. I need to know if I'm overreacting. My feelings are maybe I was being hysterical when I confronted Jacob and I didn't deal with it in the best way, but he hasn't been proactive about fixing the situation. He's only texted me once to tell me he was contacting his friends on the weekend. I'm so frustrated and hurt and I'm not sure how I will trust him again after this. And before anyone else asks, he absolutely knew what this backpack meant to me. Once, when we were about a month into dating, he asked me to give him the backstory to every patch, and he's seen me carry it every day. And then there's comments and an update.
This is actually insane. This is insane. This is insane. And I don't think you're crazy for wanting to break up with this dude.
You're underreacting.
Like, because I feel like everyone has a thing that is significant to them, that they hold dear, that they hold close, that either they have memories tied to, somebody gave it to them, or something like that, where it's just something that maybe not everybody will get it, but this is something that is significant to me and like I hold dear to my heart. For you to know that and then invite your friends to her place?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. To invite your friends to my place and then offer my sentimental patches that I'm heavily and emotionally attached to. You offer them to your friends. What? What are you doing? How does that make sense to anybody? Especially when you ask OP, hey, give me the story behind all these patches. Like, what do all these patches mean? Like, what's their significance? You know all of this.
That's crazy.
You know how much this means to her. And in that, you still offer it to your friends.
You offered it to your friends. And they said that's cool. And you're like, do you want some? That's not yours to give.
You cut it off of the backpack. That's barbaric to me.
So there's like pieces, like it's like frayed string in there from all the spots that they took it out.
Yeah, just cut it right off. What?
That's what I'm like. I feel like everyone there was crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
I can't imagine sitting there. I'm like, wait, what do we do?
If I'm a friend,
girl's bag?
If I'm a friend, you think first of all, I'm not even, I don't even have the ability to conceptualize cutting some shit off a bag.
You're getting a thing to rip something off.
But if I'm literally I'm like, why are we I don't think that we should be doing it. Doesn't even look right. It doesn't even look right.
Also, like, I don't understand the significance of like how much all these things cost.
It doesn't matter at all.
It doesn't matter to me. And I wouldn't even be doing it in the first place because it's not like a random, like, oh, I have this patch. If you want it, you can have it. I don't know. It's like
That's like laying around.
It's laying around. This is on somebody's thing that's like created a little piece of art that she has that's personal that she takes with every day. Even me, someone who doesn't understand of like maybe someone who's like an asshole would think, oh, it doesn't have that much value. You can just put more on.
But
it was
theirs.
specifically there on her thing.
It's not even like a thing where she's like, she's said she like shares patches with people. It's not even a sharing, like, this is my thing. It's not, because there's some people like, oh, I have these things. And yeah, of course you could take one. But to me, this is like going to someone's house. They have paintings on the wall. Like, I really like that. And they just cut it out and roll it up and take it home.
Can I
like,
take the hoods too so I can hang this up at my place?
To me. It's like, and you never ask the person that it is.
The person that it is. It's like somebody made a quilt and you take, I really like that square.
Those squares are good.
Oh yeah, my girlfriend made that, but you could she probably won't notice the square too.
Just cut it off. That's fine.
It's a crazy cutting one, so it's not even cutting in a straight line.
I mean, this whole story is crazy to begin with. For him to even like do it is crazy. For me to tell you, you need to get my shit back, and you aren't working double time.
No
rush. You should be gone getting my patches before I even
messed up.
Literally, before I even finish the freaking sentence, your ass should be out that door finding my freaking patches. Are you crazy?
You think I'm overreacting about this?
I'm literally underreacting.
He's like, well, I can get the ones from your dad back, but you know, I feel like what did he say about not wanting to get all the other ones back?
The other ones don't matter.
Yeah, ones that like aren't as important.
Yeah.
Who are you to say that? It's not your stuff.
It's all important, actually.
Everything that I put on there is important. It means something to me. It's my bag. It wasn't for people to literally take apart like a little piece that they wanted.
Because to me, her explaining every backstory makes it even more egregious. But to me, even if it was just like a bag and I just did this for fun and it wasn't like a big thing, I can't imagine you still doing that. It's my thing and you're like defacing it.
Yeah.
You don't even care.
You're taking things off of it. Why would you think that's okay? Or is he just like some... I can't imagine like suggesting that to my friend. You want to rip stuff off my girlfriend's bag?
Oh, you like that patch? You can have it. Just cut it up.
I genuinely can't. It doesn't register to me that someone could be able to do that. It doesn't make
sense.
Because I've grown up knowing that what is it? Sentimental value will always cost more than money. And
yeah.
So for you to take something, even if it was cheap, and with the sentimental value added, you knowing the context of the sentimental value of what that should be $1 million in your head, that's how you should treat that bag, as $1 million bag, because of the backstory she's gotten from all the things. So
her backpack broke and she took all of the ones off the old one and put it on the new one.
Yeah.
That's how much she cares about this.
It's like, do you care about her? Like that?
It doesn't seem like you
see
do.
how much she cared about the bag. Why would you do that?
You hate me.
When we're really thinking about it, like, he just let his friends take pieces of his girlfriend.
Pieces of me.
There's pieces of her. Yeah, go ahead and take it.
And like we're saying with like the consent thing, it's like, oh, don't worry, like she won't care.
No,
or
cool.
like I can make that decision for her. You can totally like deface that. That's totally fine.
It's like
handing out snacks at someone's house. Like, oh, she'll be fine with it. Like that's how he's
her
treating
favorite
it.
snacks too that she wouldn't give to anybody.
But I'm like, at least those things you're like, I could replace this. This is like, we can't replace this.
Yeah,
we'll never. You could get the exact same patches and it's not replacing it.
Yeah.
They're different.
It's not as faded. It's not as dirty. It's not as aged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those are.
And that's so real. No, that is so
Sometimes
freaking
the dirt
real.
adds stuff to it.
It just adds character and it adds
Those adjectives just made me laugh.
more of the story. Oh my gosh. I low key can. I feel like it. I can understand because it's like in a way, my tattoos kind of act like patches because like a lot of them I get like as crazy markers for whatever I was going through, like in that period of time. I just can't imagine if one day like my tattoos were gone.
They're like,
it's just on my skin.
Where did they go?
I really like your Cupid one.
No, let me take it. Ooh.
And that's even more like obviously like you're human, so it's even more gutter like
Like
or Jane Doe, where you wake up in the middle of Times
Grotesque to
Square and
watch.
you're covered in tattoos that are like a mystery to something that's
How
happening
did
by
I
the
get this?
FBI.
and now you work for the FBI.
That's
Yeah.
that blind spot show
Blind
that you're
Spot.
talking about,
No, I
isn't
thought
it?
it was something random I was thinking about.
Oddly specific.
I was like, is this about the show that you binge watch again last year on the
I love
content
that show
trip?
so
And she was
much.
just completely covered in tattoos. This is about SJ right now, not about blind spot, Sam.
That's Jay's blind spot to me.
But yeah,
So we agree, this was bad.
All around bad.
this was bad, and I do think it's like, unfortunately, nobody is around to like validate what OP's feeling when she's like,
Yeah.
this is crazy, right? And everyone's like, no, you're kind of crazy. Just get over it.
Oh, your friends are crazy.
Because it's like, if your boyfriend can't even care about one of the most, I know that there's a few things that from even friends, like obviously Brandon, but there's a few things that friends have where I'm like, if this were to be taken or stolen, I don't know what they would do.
Right.
For him to know this, be so, and not care about what
Yeah.
happens to her stuff, I just think in general, it's just not a good partner. Like, cut your losses at 6 months.
Yeah.
This person doesn't care about you, and it can be a example of what could happen in the future.
100%.
For him to think that something like this is so little and you're
It's
overreacting
egregious.
about
This
it.
is breakup worthy. This
Yeah.
is 100%.
Break up over a backpack. You're not overreacting.
I was against the title. I was like, girl, you overreacting.
no, I'm not against the story.
Now I'm like, you right.
You gotta
Run.
leave them. Sister, you gotta get the hell up out of
Sestra.
there.
Leave.
Sestra. Sestra, it's time to go.
Sestra.
All right. Top comment, you're definitely not overreacting. Who the fuck offers to let their friends destroy something that doesn't belong to them because they think it looks cool?
know.
Get your stuff back and dump this idiot.
Yep.
OP said his explanation was that I had so many he didn't think I would mind,
Oh
and he'd seen me give patches to people before. That's true, but I'd never given someone a patch for my own backpack. I bought
Straight
them
up.
as
A different patch.
I bought them at shows or through online vendors specifically as gifts. And yes, why would he think it was okay to give away my property? It's so disrespectful.
Yep.
What kind of excuse is that? I didn't think you would mind in this situation. And he hasn't seemed to realize it yet. He's only texted me once since yesterday that he would contact his friends on the weekend. He hasn't apologized at all.
Ew.
And it's so, everything disrespectful. But 11?
11.
It's not
11.
even like there was 3 friends. He gave 1 to each. So 3. He gave up. They're just like,
Free for
I want that
all.
one too. They're like, okay. So there's like whipping. I'm like, that's.
You get a patch. You get a patch. You get a patch.
Everybody gets
That's why
a
I'm mad at
patch.
the friends too, because the friends were just like, sure. I can't imagine being in that situation. Like,
It's not like he's on like, oh, you know, one. She won't
Yeah,
know this
yeah.
one. 11.
take as many as you want. They're
She has
like, well,
12 patches on the
I want
backpack.
that one.
Well, not to make it any better, but she only contacted one mutual friend, so it makes me think, were these just his friends, so they didn't know
Well,
the
it seemed like the
significance?
extra friends, there was 2 already there that were mutual, and then
Right.
he invited 3 more.
Yeah.
But the mutual friend also
Didn't say anything. Yeah, they're like, isn't this OP's
This is
backpack?
crazy.
I could also see it. Not. I don't want to be on their side. I'm not trying to defend them, but like when you go to someone's house and they offer you something, and then you're like,
Yeah.
"Wait, isn't this?" You're like, "No, they're fine with it." That
She's
ease
got a
from-
lot.
Yeah, that ease from the other person can skew because not everybody talks on the same length. So
Right.
you probably assume they've probably talked about it, and you don't think it's that big of a deal either.
We know Sam and SJ talked about that, but I don't think OP and her boyfriend talked about that.
Yeah.
We did talk about
I gotta get another tab, man.
He's itching for it.
I'm itching for real. But now I'm so muddled.
You have all the time in the world to keep adding tattoos
No,
if
you
you
don't.
want.
Don't listen to Maddie.
Be
I
impulsive.
know I can't listen to it. It took
You
Maddie
literally
years.
cannot listen to whatever
Yeah.
the hell comes out of her mouth, okay?
Listen, Miss.
She's the
You
only
gotta
person to
get
get
it.
one tattoo, and she was like, "Yeah, that's enough." I'm like, "Okay, we're not in the same. We're not having the same crisis."
That's enough.
it's
getting
enough.
started.
It's enough for now. Who knows if I'll get more?
That statement is crazy.
Be
Who knows if I'll
impulsive.
get more? I don't know what else I would want on
Maddie,
me.
you're not getting more. I
Yeah,
can tell you that
she's
right
not.
now. You
Yeah.
literally cannot commit to save
not.
your life.
I
It's a
think
problem.
still
What
for
can I
me,
say?
one of the top 5 biggest shocks in my life was Maddie getting a tattoo.
Honestly, me too.
The way that was so genuine, me being like, there's no way that you got to, because I was like, she's never getting a tattoo. This is going to be a running joke for our whole friendship. She's never getting a tattoo.
Yeah.
So you shocked me, and I'm like, people can, but then you're still you. So
but then I
never
double
getting
shocked
another
you
one.
because you're like, when's the next one? I was like, never.
Never.
How about never? I can't put myself.
I was like,
through
I thought
that
she just
again.
needed to get over the hurdle, but
No, she's never getting one ever again.
Insane.
I think about getting silly ones. There was one
But
time I almost wanted the bee's knees one. I'm like, thank God I never got that. A bee above my knee.
That's funny though.
She's like, I low-key one of the bee's knees. Look,
I'll be so mad. She comes in shorts and she's like, yeah, I got
guys,
this like 3 months
I
ago.
would be pissed.
She's like, yeah,
And then an update 10 years later,
they're married.
August 10th, 2026.
Oh my
Jesus,
gosh.
that is crazy.
That's 3 days ago from filming this.
That's
insane.
I just want to
crazy.
say, best of Redditor update mods. Y'all are doing your big
They're
one.
That is
doing
incredible.
work. They're like
Shout out to you guys.
tirelessly. How did they find that?
I don't know how they do it, but you guys are amazing. So, update 10 years later, responding to the top comment for visibility. This was me. I'm surprised I could still log into this account. It was a throwaway. It's been so long since this happened. Through the course of everything, I learned that my ex wasn't laid back. He just didn't give a fuck. Very different things.
Yeah.
I did get all the patches back. A few people were very apologetic and immediately went out of their way to return them.
Good.
A few people I had to show up at their place with a friend in tow, looking someone in the eyes and saying, "You have a patch that my dead father gave me when I was 14, worked pretty well.
Nice.
Basically, all of them blamed my ex. It's okay. I blamed him too. He never truly apologized. He just wanted me to be less mad without fixing anything. I was very passive then, and I don't think I had ever been as angry than I had at that moment. I went scorched earth and I told everyone what he did.
Yep.
He was mad about that, but I didn't care. He shouldn't have done it if he didn't want me to talk about it. A few of my friends apologized for taking his side, but our friendship wasn't really ever the same after that. Months, maybe a year after all of this went down, my sister and I were going through a storage unit of my dad's to clear out. We found one of his old backpacks. Nothing special, just a JanSport. I cleaned it up, and that was the new base. I still have it to this day, and I have added new patches since.
Yes.
Nice.
I love that.
So yeah,
Wow, that's so cute.
How's
You
that?
better backpack.
Yeah.
That joke seemed very patched up.
Wow.
Hey y'all, guess what? I got a new car. And of course, right when that happened, gas prices decided to do gymnastics. Plus, on top of that and all my other bills, I realized I actually might need help managing my finances. Lucky for you, that's where Rocket Money comes through. Rocket Money helps you set budgets. Your boy needed that. Set financial goals, get real-time alerts for large transactions, and allows you to see upcoming bills. And I don't know how they did it, but Rocket Money got my car payment schedule on lock. I know the exact date my payment is going to come out. And the app is also very clean and easy to navigate. It gives you this really cool dashboard that showcases checkings, savings, loans, investments from a 10,000-foot view of all of your finances. So if you're in a similar boat as me, Rocket Money might be for you. But if you're in a similar car as me, get your own style. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you cancel unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills so you can grow your savings. So let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join rocketmoney.com/CLP. That's rocketmoney.com/CLP. rocketmoney.com/CLP. Thanks to our first sponsor, Rocket Money, for this message.
Am I the asshole for refusing to help set up my friend's wedding after he lied about the start time?
Are you chronically late, and did he tell you that it started earlier in hopes that you actually got there on time?
And then you got there and then you're mad?
Because I'm cool with that.
And then you ended up actually being late, but you were actually on time because he told you the earlier
I'm
time?
very much battling against late people. I don't mind lying. I'll lie to a late
And like
person.
if you're a chronically late person, you can't get mad at me. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to
You
keep
deceived me.
you like I'm trying to keep us together as a unit, right? I can't do that when you're chronically late.
You have no leg to stand on when I told you the wrong time, so you get here early. You came late to my fake time.
Right.
and you came on time
Right.
because of it, and you got the nerve to be mad at me.
And you can't be because you literally just proved my point.
Proved my point. What time are you here?
Right on time. Why? Because of me. Right.
So come watch my wedding.
My dad.
Am I the asshole for refusing to help set up my friend's wedding after he lied about the start time? My male friend, I'm male too, invited me to his wedding and told me to be there around 10. I turned up with my wife around 9:45. The wedding was actually at midday. He deliberately got me there 2 hours early so he could rope me into putting up gazebos, dragging tables out, and carrying loads of equipment up a steep hill.
No.
I turned up dressed smart, ready for a wedding. He basically said he picked me because I'm strong and do DIY for a living. I'm not the best man. I'm not even one of his 6 ushers, none of which were there yet because they were getting ready. He had about 100 guests he could have asked. I wasn't even invited on the stag. He could have easily sorted the setup.
What?
He could have easily sorted the setup the day before or hired people. Anyway, I said no, definitely not.
Yeah.
I've actually had some neck/back troubles recently, and I was already dressed for the wedding. I also didn't want to leave my wife sat on her own for hours while I did construction jobs. I said he should have asked in advance, and I could have said no so he could make other plans. Rather than tricking me, his response was, "Hey dude, I'm giving you a free meal later. You could at least lend a hand to earn it back."
What the
Hold on. Flag on the play.
flag on the play?
Are you
don't talk down to
crazy?
me like that.
I told him I've traveled a long way, paid for a hotel, and bought a wedding gift so I could be a part of his day. Being invited doesn't mean I also owe him manual labor on the morning of the wedding while I'm in my suit. He was cold with me during the reception and made a point of jokingly bitching about me to whomever I was chatting to throughout the day. At one point, I've had enough, and I said, "Serves you right for being a cheapskate about your own wedding," in a jokey way in front of his bride. But now I'm second-guessing myself.
In a jokey way.
Jokey.
It's all jokes.
Anyway, was I right to say no? In the jokey way, he said, "Serves you right for being a cheapskate about your own wedding." It's a joke, mate. I mean, it happened exactly like that, but it's a joke. Scandalous.
What did he ask? Is he the asshole?
Yeah. Am I the asshole, or was I right to say no?
Was he the only one invited?
I think he was the only one
That's
helping out.
crazy.
Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I'm just nice. I put myself
No.
together. You think I'm sweating out? I'm not
Who
sweating out
comes
this
to a
fucking
wedding?
suit.
Yeah.
And for what? For a free meal? I already...
And
that
you're
is-
crazy for that
that
comment.
is so rude.
You're crazy for that comment.
You're literally crazy for that comment. I didn't need to be here. I wanted to be here to celebrate you. I paid to be here. You didn't cover anything for me to be
Right.
here. And I bought you a gift that's probably worth more than that damn meal.
And honestly, he he should have just asked in advance. I don't know why. I don't. What was the trickery for?
Yeah.
There was one time in my life, I'm not even going to go in detail because I'm ashamed about it, but I kind of set up things a certain way so that somebody could cover for me to do something. And I felt really bad about it afterwards, but in my mind in that moment, that was the only way that I thought it could work out because we were all friends and we worked together. But when I tell you that impacted the relationship for the rest of the relationship, and I understood completely why, because they were like, "Are we friends or are we like work friends?" And I was like, "We are friends," but because I wasn't brave enough to tell you, like, "Hey, there's this thing's happening and I need you to cover it," it made them second guess if we were actually friends.
Yeah.
Like, that's a mistake that I made, and I can see that in this of you should have just brought it up to them because now you just impacted the friendship with OP to the point where OP's like, I mean, what is this? Am I just a DIYer to you? Like, what is this?
Well, I didn't get invited to stag night.
No stag. I'm not the best man.
So it's like, what kind of friend? Like, we're not close enough that I would get invited to that, but I'm close enough that I do manual labor for you.
You're a laborer.
Dang.
Yikes.
That's not a good look.
I don't want to be that. No, I don't want to be that.
Because I've definitely actually helped after some weddings, like tearing down weddings.
Putting up.
But everyone's deciding to do that. They don't even ask you. They're like, they see people like putting stuff. You're like, oh yeah, I'll help. I'll put some tables up.
I'll keep the conversation going with you as we put some chairs over there.
Yeah. But expecting it, like no one would expect it. So that's insane to me.
And expecting it in such a rude, like, you owe me this way is even more.
And being
Like,
passive aggressive throughout the wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to punch her in the face so hard.
because just making it seem like it's his fault that he didn't like show up as the friend that you wanted him to do, when it's like you were asking too much of him. Like, you were taking advantage of his kindness.
You told me to show up as a guest.
Was your best man there? I want to know, was it just him?
They were getting ready
They were
for
getting
the
ready
they were getting ready for the wedding.
Oh.
I would have left.
Yeah.
I think I would have left.
Oh God.
I might have left. Actually, I think
depend on the
I
food.
probably would have.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, do you like the bride too? You're like, is the bride my friend too?
If the
or-
bride's my friend, I'll stay, but the food really is. Because I'll leave after the food.
At
for
the
sure.
first, I think I probably would have stayed like after the initial like confrontation of him being like, "Hey, can you do all this labor?" I would have said no. But after,
Say no,
no,
not at all.
absolutely, I'm saying no. But if I decided to stay, and the groom came back up to me to like do all this passive aggressive shit, like the first time he did that, I would have left.
Yeah.
Because no, we're not about to do this. We're not doing this.
Multiple times you did that? Oh,
Throughout the your entire wedding, you just keep coming back up to me
suck,
over and
dude.
over again
dude, you freaking
for your
suck.
underpreparedness.
Yeah. And I don't do passive aggressive at all. I hate passive aggressive things. I'm like, okay, if there's an issue, let's press it.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah.
No,
Say
for
it.
real.
Yeah, you want to
Say
make this
it.
day about me? I'll make it about me.
Let's not dance around some shit.
Right.
I mean, let's dance around the dance floor, but not around
Yeah.
this.
Not around this.
Because that Bruno Mars is hitting. This is what I like. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a
Lucky.
beautiful
Mind you,
night.
That's what
Uptown
I
Funk is
like.
playing.
That's what I like.
And it's hard to be mad. But I'm furious.
And it's like the end of and they're sing it. Come on, uptown, funk you up, uptown, funk you up.
You up?
I'm going.
He just gives every type of person confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone dances their heart out when Bruno's playing.
Top comment, not the asshole, but your friend sure is. He should have been upfront about his plans for your help. You can't ever assume people can do free labor on the spot. Such an asshole move. I'd honestly be reevaluating my friendship at this point.
Yeah. Get out of there.
Get out of there.
Over a backpack? Oh my gosh.
No, that was last story.
No, I'm still mad about that.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I was gonna say, Sam, you're wrong. It's not that story. Like this next story.
Well, Maddie's keeping us going, okay?
is.
She's keeping the wheels
Well,
on
she
the
let
bus.
us talk for like 45 minutes, and she was contributing to it,
Okay,
too.
so now when I shut you guys down, it's my fault. But when I just let you go,
It's your fault.
That's
It's
the
my
part of
fault,
being a
too.
boss, Maddie. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Stops
Right?
at the top right now.
but then when I
buck
do,
stops at the top.
but then when I do, when the buck stops, oh, Maddie's a terror.
Yeah,
Maddie's
she's
a
a
warlord.
dictator.
Maddie's all this.
She's the dictator. She forces us to do that. Of course, that's what a leader is. We're gonna blame you for everything.
Yeah.
Okay. This next story is, am I the asshole for telling my 12-year-old daughter she did nothing wrong by inviting another friend when the first friend didn't respond?
Yeah, the first friend didn't respond. Invite somebody different.
This from the Patreon story.
This is the backup
Get
friends.
a backup friend.
This is the backstory.
She's like, yeah, call your backup friend. It's fine.
Am I the asshole for telling my 12-year-old daughter she did nothing wrong by inviting another friend when the first friend didn't respond? Yesterday, I told my 12-year-old daughter I would be happy to take her and a friend to a water park today. She had a free bring a friend pass, and she initially invited her friend A around 9 p.m. A told my daughter she couldn't go at all. I told my daughter if she wanted to invite someone else, that was fine. My daughter texted friend B to see if she wanted to go. When B didn't respond after about 10 minutes, my daughter tried calling her. Still no response. About 20 minutes after the original text, she invited friend C instead. C immediately said yes, so the plans were set. At about 10:30, B finally responded saying she wanted to go. My daughter told her she was sorry, but someone else had already taken the spot. B replied, okay, no problem. And my daughter said she was sorry and that she hoped they could hang out soon. They also spoke by phone, and my daughter explained that the spot was already taken. This morning, B's mother called asking when she could drop B off for the water park and saying how excited B was. We explained that another friend was now going. B's mother became upset with my daughter and with us. She said that once my daughter invited B, she could have at least waited for B to respond before inviting anyone else. We explained that it was a last-minute plan for the following morning, and my daughter had tried texting and calling B before moving on to another friend. I also apologized for any miscommunication, and I said it was probably partly my fault because I had encouraged my daughter to get her plans settled before going to bed. B's mother still feels that my daughter and my wife and I were rude and thoughtless. I showed her the text from the night before, including B acknowledging that the spot had been taken and replying, okay, no problem. But she still believes we should have waited indefinitely for B to respond.
No.
I disagree. My view is that it was a last-minute invitation like this. You can ask someone, give them a reasonable opportunity to respond, and then move on if you don't hear back.
Yeah.
If I had an extra ticket to a baseball game the next morning, for example, I would do the same thing. For what it's worth, I couldn't simply take both girls. I only had one extra seat in the car because I was also dropping off my son and another child off at camp that morning. If I had room, I would happily have taken both and paid for the extra ticket. Am I the asshole for telling my daughter she did nothing wrong by moving on and inviting another friend when she didn't hear back?
No.
No, because you don't owe them anything. Like, it's just an offer. It's not yours that was taken away. It was an offer. You didn't respond, and we moved on.
Everything was clearly communicated. It was a time-sensitive situation.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, get rid of that entitlement.
yeah.
Oh, I hate entitled
Nip it in the
people.
bud.
Yeah.
For
Or
what?
I guess it wouldn't be entitlement on the kid's side. It's more on the parents'
Oh,
side.
the mom, yeah.
Especially
teach her.
because even if I'm B's mom and I am initially annoyed, the moment that OP is like, hey, so your daughter replied and said that she understood,
Yeah.
that's where it's like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
She did say that she
Yeah.
knew. Because I could agree that even though it's time sensitive, 20 minutes is really fast. But I don't think it's a bad thing because she texted and then she called
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
like, hey. She didn't answer at that point. She's like, okay, well, let me find someone else because it's late at night and I'm 12 years old. I gotta go to bed
I'm
soon.
tired. I'm tie-tie.
But yeah, I think once she heard back from friend B and was like, oh, actually the spot's already filled, and she's like, okay, no problem, then yeah, B's mom needs to chill out after she heard that your daughter knew. Your daughter knew that she wasn't going to
Honestly,
be able
I don't
to
care
go.
about the time. I text you, I called you, you didn't
Yeah.
answer. It's my thing. I can do with whatever I want. It
Yeah.
might suck for you, but it is entitlement. You thought it's not yours. It was yours.
thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you thought.
Yeah, I mean, it was it was plausible. It wasn't like y'all were definitely supposed to
Right.
go. And I don't know. I feel like having friend B having more emotional regulation, be like, okay, yeah, cool, no worries, and versus her parent flipping shit. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well, she
wonder.
probably got embarrassed from the
That's kinda crazy.
screenshots. She was mad, and then she's like, "Well, your daughter was like," she's like,
Now she's gonna
well,
double down.
Yeah, I'm going to
There's
double
no
down
other
now.
choice.
Well, you should have waited for her.
Why did you wait longer?
Mr. Stark.
Top comment, not the asshole. What's wrong with all these people? Seriously, what did she expect your daughter to do? Drop everything and go alone just because her daughter didn't text her back in time? Needless to say, you were 100% in the right.
Yeah.
This next story is, am I the asshole for threatening to quit my best friend's bridal party if I'm not the maid of honor?
Yes.
What?
She said, make me the maid of honor.
Or else?
God, that's
Or
an
else.
asshole.
That's crazy. How you gonna
can't
tell me who's
dictate-
gonna be the maid of honor?
Yeah. I
That's
can't get
kind of
behind that.
scary.
They just ain't about you, girl.
But that's like with Brandon. I know he's not going to pick me as a best man. So like I feel whatever the sentiment of this story is,
Oh Lord Jesus.
and I'm like, in my head, I'm like,
You're like, I'm ready for it. And you're
So
like,
happy for
I know
you.
OP's kind of in the right, too.
yeah, a little bit. Like,
I see where OP's coming
you
from.
should be, but sometimes they don't see it. That's whatever.
Am I the asshole for threatening to quit my best friend's bridal party if I'm not made the maid of honor? My female 27 best friend, female 28, is getting married. Yay! We've been best friends since 7th grade, and she was the maid of honor in
I
my
knew it.
wedding.
That's what I just thought about.
You're like, well, I need to be it now.
Yeah, we got to return the favor.
In my wedding a few years back, when she got engaged, I assumed I was going to be her maid of honor, but she told me that instead she wants her brother, male 26, to be the man of honor. I was a tiny bit offended, but okay. I figured I would just spend less money and effort, no arguments there. And then I find out that she still expects me to do all of the maid of honor duties. I'm throwing the bachelorette party. I'm helping buy or DIY decor. I'm the point person for questions and problems on the wedding day. Her excuse as to why her brother can't do any of this? He's such a young guy. I can't count on him.
Then he shouldn't be for the
Why is
job.
he man of honor?
Yeah.
When I pointed out that he's older than my husband, she just brushed it off.
Oh.
He's not that young. I got mad. I told her that if I'm doing all the maid of honor work, I want the maid of honor title, or else I'll walk. Maybe I'm vain for wanting the title, but I do. Am I the asshole?
No, because you're doing all the work.
You're doing the work.
You're doing all the work. And
the
you know
title's
what?
the only thing you get.
I don't give a damn. Titles do matter.
Yeah.
Titles do matter,
They do
actually.
matter.
They do.
And placement.
Especially in this. They matter.
Especially in this.
Yeah.
And especially if you
I
still
don't
have me
get
doing all the
paid for any of
work.
this. There's nothing. It's literally the glory of being the maid of honor.
It's the glory. It's saying, oh, she's my maid of honor. Yeah, that is me.
Yeah, I'm number 2.
Yep.
You're like, I'm standing right next to her.
Yeah.
I'm helping carry the dress out.
Right behind her. Who is fluffing on her? Me.
I don't know if
I'm
she really
holding
wanted
the
to marry him.
flowers.
She probably wanted to marry me, but she couldn't. That's how close we are.
That's that.
Exactly. No, girl, you're not the asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I wouldn't have
I
even
agree.
Freaking
been like,
Bridezilla entitled to what?
I wouldn't have said, do this. I don't want to call it ultimatum, but it's like, I wouldn't even gone that far.
It's
Like,
an ultimatum.
the second you have me do all the work without the title, I'm walking because you don't respect me enough.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll be a part of the. I will upgrade myself to an audience member.
Yeah. Just to be like, listen, hey, I'm not maid of honor. That's perfectly fine. But
Even though it's
I
not
can't do
perfectly
all this
fine.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like-
Listen, girl, I love you.
It ain't
I will be
perfectly
there for you if
fine.
you give me the title.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm not doing all this.
Yeah.
And your brother can do all this.
Yeah.
I don't understand why, if her brother's super important to her, I get that. Why can't he just be standing up there with
You're a
her?
ring bearer. Carry a ring.
He can be standing up on her side. He can be second.
yeah.
He can be third.
Yeah, be third.
You know? But give the person who's doing all the work the glory, like you
Yeah.
said. All honor and glory.
To the winner belongs the spoils.
Exactly.
The winner takes it all.
That's true too. Those are true statements. Even though I'm not taking it, I'm not taking maid of honor again. If I made this ultimatum, you're like, fine, then you can be maid of honor.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't wanna be forced into
I'm
it.
not being
No, I'm
Or like,
stepping
I
down.
don't wanna
sloppy
twist-
seconds.
Yeah, I don't want to twist your hands or what's
Yeah.
that thing? What's that saying?
Twist your arm.
twist
Yeah.
your arm.
I don't want to twist your arm into having you agree for the title. I'm like, you should have picked me first. Pick me. Choose
You're gonna
me.
pee on my head and call it
Love
rain.
me.
Love me.
What did you say?
I don't understand that saying, but I get it,
What did
but I
you say?
don't.
You're gonna pee on my head and call it rain.
You're gonna,
You're gonna lie to me. You're gonna lie to me.
Disrespect me and
gaslight
lie to
into
me.
thinking it's good.
That was your first time hearing that too?
I've heard it
fuck?
before.
Okay.
It's basically like,
that
lying
like-
and being disrespectful.
Is
Yeah.
that corporate jargon?
Good.
Okay, would I be the asshole if I deny 2 PTO requests? Depends. Yep.
It's insane.
Yo, you better be prepared because they're calling out them days anyway. So
Exactly. I actually am.
why are
yeah.
you- why
I'm
are you
letting you
denying
know.
Yeah, this is an advance for you.
yeah,
I'm going to be gone.
I'm so glad. Like I never had that at my job. We just be like, yeah, I'm gone. Sometimes
I'll be gone this day.
Next day I'm like, I'm not even gonna be here tomorrow. And they're like, cool.
They're like, it's fine. We have enough
Yeah,
people
I
on the
was
team.
like,
All right, we'll figure it
I'm
out.
like, I don't care if you had enough. Like, you can tell me anything. It
You
doesn't
can
matter.
tell me you were short
no
as hell.
one was going to be here. I just know I'm not going to be here too. So.
You're like, I'm actually off today. Stop emailing me. You're like, okay, I was just responding to your
Yeah.
email.
Sorry, jeez.
Okay. Would I be the asshole if I denied 2 PTO requests? I'm a store manager for a national retail store. I had 2 employees put in for a weekend off in the middle of next month. The problem is I already have that weekend off for a vacation I've had planned for over a year. And one of my other employees also asked for that time off a couple of months ago. I can't spare these 2 for the weekend because it would leave only 3 people with only one of them in a leadership role for the whole weekend. That wouldn't be fair to them. I'm not going to cancel my vacation that I've had approved through my district manager for over a year, nor am I willing to let the other employee who had theirs approved months ago so no longer have the time off. When I tell the other two I can't approve it unless they themselves call the other stores in the area to see if they have anyone in leadership in a leadership role that could fill for the weekend. They replied saying that they already bought tickets to a concert and they just call in if I don't give them the time off. I told them that if they do that, I will consider it their resignation, as they've already told me, as they've already been told no. I've told them that I would be the asshole if I don't give them the time off, but I disagree for a couple reasons. A, they know time off is first come, first served. B, I'm not going to punish myself or someone else because we followed the rules. C, I gave them an option they can take to get it off, but are unwilling to do that, claiming it's my responsibility to find their coverage. D, most importantly, one of them hasn't even been with the company long enough to have PTO. And then there's an update.
I think...
Just say no. She ain't the asshole.
I don't think
Let's
she's
let the boss handle it.
I don't think that she's the asshole. What she needs to do is she needs to rely on her manager. Whatever her manager is needs to manage in this situation, especially because
that's the time when your manager will be like, just let him do it, and then you're like, well, fuck me then.
I'm telling my manager I don't have the coverage for this.
Yeah.
I'm going to be gone. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be gone. That means there's no leadership in the store. There's one leader in the store while I'll be gone.
Yeah.
That's not enough coverage. So to my manager, you have two options. You're going to accept the fact that this store is going to be short as hell, or you're going to find someone else in my absence.
Right.
Those are the two options that there are that are viable. I don't think that she should deny that PTO, because if they already had it in, was it already approved?
No.
I don't think it was approved.
It wasn't approved.
Because she went and looked, and she's out and then somebody else is out. So she was like, it's first come, first serve. I can't approve it. But they were like, but it was a month and a half in advance. It's like far in advance.
But they just got it further.
What's going to happen is they're going to put that PTO request in. If you deny it, you know they're going to call out anyways.
Right.
Because
so
you
can't schedule them because you already know what they're going to do. So you need to find that gap of coverage. I'm already going to be gone. I'm telling my manager, you better find somebody, because there is nobody to be here. You either going to find it from another store. Somebody from another store can't come. It sounds like this is a corporation, so I'm assuming there's multiple stores in the area. You better find somebody.
Somebody better come over here.
There's going to be somebody that needs to be found, because I'm not going to be here. And as a store manager, I do get to have time off, and I do get to take a step back.
Right.
Because I can't be on all of the time. That's impossible. So, because I'm going to be off, I'm going to rely on my manager. Who the fuck is my boss?
Yeah.
You need to actually manage right now.
What do you think? I agree. I like your take. What do you think about when like managers tell the employees they need to find their own coverage?
It depends on the situation. In a lot of policies, unless you're sick, if you're sick, it's your manager's responsibility to find your coverage. If you just have this one-off situation where, oh, I thought I could work, I can't work, it's your responsibility to find that coverage.
I never liked it when they told us to do that. I hated that.
They do it at church.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't they say that, but no one does it.
But then people don't do it in the managers. But I'm like, why are you making... Yeah. I never liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, this is your responsibility. I don't care.
Yeah.
I care about the job. I don't care, though. Why do I care how it functions when I'm gone?
And you know they don't care. You know they're going to call out. So truly, it is your job.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to work technically. But you know they're going to come back and say, I couldn't find anyone to cover.
I'm still going to not be
I'm still
here.
going to be. I'm still not going to be here. So it really does end up just being the manager's job.
Yeah.
I think it's also interesting too, because I know I can only think from the employee side, because I don't have any real ground in corporate America. But at least me as an employee, if I was in that scenario, I'd be like, yo, you're really tripping, because for every job I worked at, it's like 2-week minimum. If you put this request in 2 weeks, it's likely to go, but like you have to have enough advance. So like in enough advance time, if I have a trip in a month, that's a month in advance. So I should be fine, because the scheduling hasn't even come out for it yet or anything like that. But yeah, I could only see it from that side where it's like, yo, I did everything right. Yeah. Like I put it out a month in advance. I knew I was going. I knew how long I was going to be gone. So why are you denying me?
Yeah, I do like SJ's method though. Of instead of punishing down, she just asks up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like
Because
there's
at this point,
job.
I'm not going to be here. This actually is your job.
Yeah.
This is your job because you're over me and I'm over this store. I'm out of options, baby. I don't know what's going
and
on.
they
all I
said
can
they're
do.
not going to be here.
They're. I'm telling you, they told me they're not going to be here.
Which is
and
insane. I don't know if I would ever.
I would
done
never.
that.
I know them. They're not going to be here.
But I would
So-
leave that unsaid. I'm like, we both know I'm not
Until
going to
the
be here.
day
But I'm
of.
never telling you that I know I'm not going to be there. Even
Yeah.
though I know I'm not going to be there.
Yeah, their OP's regional manager or like regional boss needs to take care of
Yeah.
that. That's something that they should handle.
I think it's the best way to do it.
Because truthfully, they're probably going to have to outsource from other stores.
Yeah. So update. After reading the comments on here, I did reach out to the managers at a nearby store. Oh my god.
Oh my God, SJ,
She's a boss for
the
real.
Oracle.
That's how it is.
But they would have to ask their staff if they want to come to my store. So in the meantime, I tried coming up with a solution that would make it possible for them to see their concert and still be able to work. The concert is only a 90-minute drive from where we live.
Absolutely not.
I offered to schedule them opening shifts on the day of the concert, 8 to 4. The doors for the concert don't open till 7, so it would give them plenty of time to get there and get in line.
I got to shower.
Then for the day after, I would schedule them for closing shifts, 3 p.m. to 10. That way they would have plenty
I'm
of
quitting
time
this
to get
job.
home and rest before their shift. Unfortunately, they turned it down.
Of
course,
of course.
Say, I'm quitting this job. I'm not
Of
doing
course.
it.
That's not
Oh
even enough
my
time
God.
to eat, shower,
Oh
and
my
get ready to
God,
go.
I'm pissed. Oh, I'm being accommodating. No, I'm quitting this job.
Some top comment, I suggest you start hiring 2 new employees because I'm fairly sure they will be going to that concert.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in the... I ain't work today.
I'm not working tomorrow. I ain't work today.
I feel like that's a regular show type of outcome. Like,
That's a real life outcome. I'm telling you, that shit,
Never watched it.
that is
Yeah.
real life. That's how I be in real life. I'm not even shitting you. It's just crazy.
It's a good solution though. Ask up.
Ask up.
Especially if they're a chain, which they were.
Yeah.
But you think it's a regular, like the TV show, regular show?
yeah, just the way it's like set up. It's like I could see Mordecai and Rigby being like, "Oh yeah, we're going to this concert." Vince is like, "Heck no, you
Get
need to
back to
work." And they're like, "We're going to this concert regardless." And then I don't know, some like multi-dimensional beam
shit
just
happens.
takes them over, and they're like gone for the whole day anyway. And they don't even make it to the concert.
Benson flips
That
a
does
gasket.
sound like a regular show.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a regular show. It's different. It's different than any show
Yeah,
I've ever
it's
heard
not regular.
in my entire life.
What the hell
are
Maybe
they talking
Madi.
about, Brandon?
It sounds not normal.
And I've never seen the
It's
show.
a strange show.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that dude's a gumball machine. Like,
Oh, irregular show.
Benson
That's
is a
what it's
gumball machine.
Yeah.
What about it?
it's
called.
like,
What about it?
Mordecai's a
do
blue
people
jay.
just keep eating his balls, or is that like guts?
Maddie.
Let's have some decorum,
Maddie, don't.
right?
Maddie, no. Or do they call him guts? They eat his guts.
Hardy har.
I'm mad. I'm sick.
I had to eat that. Oh, it's right up here.
Yeah,
Imagine I
yeah,
show you the
yeah.
cheers.
I thought it was gonna be like.
I was like, that's
I'm like,
actually, there's cheers on 4 of the buttons.
Yeah, they're all cheers.
I literally thought I was gonna be the cheer.
Hardy har har.
Man, shout out Tom.
Yeah, I love that, man. Hey, it's Sam. I think y'all know what I'm going to say, but I fear some of you aren't listening. I have it on good authority that 73% of our audience can't see farther than a foot in front of their face. How many fingers am I holding up? If you said 3, it's worse than I thought. You need to get that prescription and head over to our next sponsor. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. You go to zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And at that price, something kind of shifts. You stop asking, do I really need new glasses? And start asking, why wouldn't I just get them? You're not agonizing over one pair that has to do everything for the next 2 years. Get the ones for work. Get the fun ones. Get the pair that only matches one outfit. At under $30, you don't have to justify it. They have over 150,000 5-star reviews. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how a frame looks on your face before you commit. Here's another fun fact about our audience. Comforters and ottomans can't see a lick, but the cousins almost have super sight. But Zenni won't leave them hanging. Starting at under $30, you can get glasses or sunglasses without a prescription. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now is the time. Go to zenni.com/podcast and use code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15. Thanks to our final sponsor, Zenni, for this message. And thanks to our listeners for supporting this podcast.
Okay, the final story is, am I overreacting for getting the ick because a guy cheats at video games?
No, I would get the ick too. I already get the ick when they're just already a little bit, you in a lobby full of sweats and they just a little too freaking good. Because how much time you spending on this game?
Oh, so I can't be good at what I do now?
No, I'm icked out. I got the ick.
I'm losing and I'm upset. Yeah, I'm going to come up with something.
I'm irritated.
Oh my God.
But then if I find out you're cheating,
I got good aim.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Excuse me.
No, if you got that good of a game, you ain't clocking into that job, probably. You probably not clocked in.
Dang, just because I
Get
have
your money
talent.
up. Get your money up, Sam.
Oh my gosh.
Brokey.
They always gotta go. That's such a kid argument. Like, if you're good at it, like, you broke though. You ain't got money like me though. You ain't
Real
got
money
like,
up.
You ain't got no girls like me either, do you? Just because you shot me over and over, man, you ain't got no girls.
Okay, so I'm going to read the text first. Okay, so this is OP's boyfriend, right? She broke up with him.
Oh, boo.
X.
Getting the ick. Okay, so this is the guy. Damn, I'm working out, then gonna shower, then play Apex Legends. And OP says, what? You're gonna play without me?
This is Maddie and Brandon.
Brother. It's Maddie and Brandon, but then she said brother to the guy she likes. I'm like, ooh.
Oh,
she said brother.
Friend zone.
And so he goes, Apex Legends? And she said, that's my game for real. I'm bad at it, but that's my shit. Not really, but just sit in a private range fixing my cheats. And she says, you're what? Laughing face. He said, fixing my cheats? Question mark. She said, like, and he said, like, MNK on console with anti-recoil and enhanced aim assist. And she said,
oh my God.
Oh, so actually cheating? And he said, call me. And she said, I'm not going to be a loser and ghost you with no communication, but I'm not feeling this anymore. I wish you the best, though. And he said, was it because of the aiming thing? He said, LMAO. And she said, it's highly possible. And he said, I'm crying. Really? It's a game, girl. And he said, right, it's just a game and you're choosing to cheat. If you can cheat on a game, what else can you cheat on?
Oh,
and he said,
oh
my God. He said, you're comparing cheating on a game to cheating in a relationship. Respectfully, you don't know me. You don't know my past relationships. And she said, okay, thumbs up. And he said, okay, you're low-key weird for that, but all right, I understand. And she said, you're the one who cheats on video games. Like, it's okay to be bad, but it's just a game. Like, skull emoji. And he said, LMAO, nah, it's just fun. And she said, you're justifying cheating on a video game was like weird. And he said, girl, takes the game way too serious. Was top 100 on roller, both Apex and Overwatch. Then everyone started cheating. Can't beat them, join them. LOL, you're in your 20s carrying. And she said,
what's happening?
She said, I play to have fun and you cheat to feel good about yourself. Who is taking the game too serious?
Bro.
And he said, caring if a person cheats, I cheat for fun, not to feel good. And she said, yikes, have a good one. He said, yikes.
What's the difference between cheating for fun and too?
Right. And he said, yikes, no wonder this guy left you. Not because he was gay, because you're unbearable and sensitive as fuck.
Oh my God.
Yowzers.
And so she has something to say, but she has like an actual story along with it. But do you guys should we give a little response before I get to the part, or?
To me, until those last couple of messages, I was like kind of on his side. Mm-hmm. I think that's a leap to cheating on a person.
That is
cheat on a
very
game.
big stretch.
I think it is lame to cheat on a game, but it's just lame. It's not anything else.
Breakup.
Yeah, I wouldn't break up with someone because they cheat on a game. I'm like, it's your game. You can play if you think that's what you want to do and that gives you fulfillment. Yeah, it's kind of lame, but it's fine.
You're a loser, but
yeah, you're a loser.
You're a loser, and I wouldn't date you.
That's the problem too. Is like I do think you're a loser.
You're a loser.
I can't break up with you because I think you're a loser.
Yeah,
but you're cheating, so actually he's a winner now.
But it's the way he's talking about cheating. That's I'm like, that's why you're a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh yeah, I just want to. Yeah, there's some. I don't really like cheaters.
Yeah.
But I just think she was
Especially in
overreacting.
Apex, bro.
She was overreacting.
Yeah.
It was an overreaction. I can't see breaking up as finding out and then like, oh, we're done.
Cause she was quick. That was like
That was immediate.
immediately from there. There was no discussion.
Like, I don't know how she drew those connections. She said, "Oh, cheater on the game,
Cheater in real life.
connect." I don't know how she
You
put
die
those
in
two
your dream,
together.
you die in real life. You cheat in the game, you cheat in real life.
I do feel like this is breakupable only because of what it says about your character, not because I think you're cheating on a video game. Oh my God, you're going to cheat on me in real life. I do think it is loser behavior, and that's enough for it to be like, I don't want to be
Yeah.
with you, bro. Like, you literally take a game so serious. Yes, you do. You say you're having it for fun, but you downloaded cheats to be good enough
And you're in the range practicing.
to think you're good enough
You're calibrating your cheats.
to play a game,
Yeah, that
to play
is
a
insane.
casual game.
Yeah.
And then you try and like throw your stats of like, I was top 100 before, and then everyone started cheating, and it's like, you can't beat them, join them. You're a loser. Like, I don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because I'm like, you cheat on this, you cheat on that. It's just like, you're cheating on a casual video game you're not making money off
And
of.
that is the loser part where I'm like, I think that is breakupable.
Yeah.
Because I get the ick part for sure.
Nobody, like, what do you gain from like cheating and having an aim of sense? Ego?
Yeah.
That's it. Nobody's seeing you do this.
And yeah, you don't get paid when you're good at Apex.
Yeah.
You get paid for streaming Apex, but you don't get paid because you're good at Apex.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I had a thought. It's going away. No, it's coming back. It's coming back.
Okay, I'm going to read this and maybe it'll come back.
Yeah.
So I, female 21, have been talking to this guy, male 21, for a couple of days. It's only been a couple
Oh,
of days.
thank you. Yeah, get
Okay.
out of it.
Today we're texting and he mentions playing Apex. I'm excited because that's my game. I love Apex. As you can see in the text, he says he was going to sit in the firing range and fix his cheats. And I'm like, no way he cheats on video games. Like, what? I'm so confused. I call him and he mansplains what a Zim is and blah, blah, blah. I'm already not feeling it because the entire phone call, he's trying to justify cheating because it's fun. I'm not arguing with him on the phone. I'm just like, okay, cool. But at the end of the day, it's still cheating. That's weird to me, but okay. From what he explains, you're tricking your console into thinking you're still using a controller, but you're actually on mouse and keyboard, but able to have no recoil and better aim assist. He literally goes on into the history of Zims and how he isn't even that bad. I don't like cheaters in any capacity, so this is weird. I just think it's odd to go out of your way to cheat on a video game. Maybe I'm wrong for caring so much, but it's literally just a video game. Why cheat? So I get off the phone with him and I text him like 15 minutes after the call with that message, and I guess he really wants to argue. I should have just blocked him immediately after that message, but I didn't. I wish I did. My way of thinking was probably extreme, but if you can cheat on a game, what else can you cheat on? Obviously, he took offense to that. Again, should have just blocked him instead of continuing to go back and forth. He obviously just wanted to argue and get under my skin because I didn't want to talk to him anymore. Then he brings up my ex, and ouch, that hurt. Backstory to that, we were on the phone a couple of days ago, and we talked about our past relationships. I opened up to him about my ex discovering his sexuality and exploring with other people. He told me about his ex-girlfriend being trigger warning abusive towards him, using him for money, and cheating on him. It turned into a venting session, but I didn't mind. Maybe I was wrong for caring so much that he cheats at a video game, but also, why cheat? I should have just blocked him immediately after the phone call and been a loser that ghosts people. Edit 30 minutes after posting. Yes, this is real. Yes, I've been cheated on before by a gamer nonetheless. No, I'm not karma farming. Yes, I'm in therapy and on medication. Yes, I know the comparison was extreme, but I mentioned it in my post. Y'all are funny as hell. Yes, I have his user game. Yes, I will report him. He plays Overwatch and Apex with a Zim. As far as I know, cracking up, reading the comments, and no longer crying because what he said did really hurt me.
She sounds so
Yeah.
21 to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, the cheats aren't free, too.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to play Apex and not spend a dime, you can play Apex and not spend a dime. It's a free game. The only thing that you're really paying for is cosmetics.
That they're constantly selling to you and make you feel like you're definitely missing out.
Yeah. But you can also win a lot of free cosmetics. And so
Did
the
you
fact
purchase any?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's on.
Yeah, so it hurt.
but the fact that you are playing a free game and you're putting more third-party money into this game, with no real. You're just doing too much.
Well, here's the other side too, where I think it's incredibly lame. I think it's dumb. It's like it's a nothing thing. But some people like games and they like feeling good about themselves. The lame part to me is where you're like, this is where I get my achievement from.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, you're like,
I'm really good at the game.
yeah, that's where you get your, like, in life, this is the thing you got going for you. And that's a tough thing. But then also I feel sad for those people at the same time because life is hard. And to like achieve success and thing, it is hard. So you're like, well, I got this thing, even though it's fake because I'm cheating to get it. But that just makes me feel like it's a sad person. So of course he's going to lash out, man. You're hitting him in
his best part.
in his best, like, this is what's the best of me.
I will say,
and it's fake.
Getting hit on the other side of his impact, it is a little disheartening because you feel like you don't know anything about the game. How fast you die from someone with one of those things.
It makes you not want to play the game.
What is it?
When you're playing with the controller,
You're like,
when
how do you have
actually
that
it's
accuracy
mouse and
because they're
keys.
using
Yes.
Yeah, because mouse and key doesn't have any aim assist.
Yeah.
That's always the biggest debate in Apex, is that controller has like, I think it's like 60% aim assist, and mouse and key doesn't have any, but we have more control of aiming.
Yeah.
So
You have control of movement.
Yeah.
So yeah, you pair that with the aim assist, you basically just don't miss.
Right.
I had one. It was like a smaller gun, shoots closer range stuff. I was like running across the bridge like 200 meters away. He shouldn't have been able to do this. Unless the whole clip, I just see it in the replay, all the bullets just hit me, and I just get down. I'm like, yo, what was that? Then, and then I die, and they're like, who took you out? Was it a Kraber? I was like, nah, he was cheating, because it was like, it was an SMG, but he was shooting from like really far away. I was like,
and I get by the time I stopped playing Apex, there were a lot of cheaters.
Yeah.
It felt like. And even like watching creators play, they would be like, oh, that's a cheater or whatever. But if anything, it just made me not want to play the game. It didn't make me want to like, dang, I need to join them. It's like, dang, this game that I really liked now sucks because it seems like there's a lot of cheaters or like bots in the game that it doesn't seem fair anymore. And I haven't played in a while, so I'm really not as good. Dang, I don't find the game as fun or, you know. And coming from someone who I have used cheats on The Sims, but I'm also not playing against anybody.
It's a totally different thing when it's a single player thing. I think it's less like you're just like, I'm playing the game now. It's fun to play the game.
Yeah. I'm not playing against anybody like a competition.
Because they're getting the enjoyment from like, I beat you, and you're like, well, you didn't.
You didn't beat me.
Yeah.
You got shot with an SMG long distance.
Yeah.
That's like a close quarters gun.
Yeah. It was.
And every bullet hits him.
It was like the bullets were like so symmetrical, like the recoil. You couldn't like usually you can see like the bullet lines with like the recoil. It was like just a straight line of bullets.
The fuck? Yeah, SMGs are like for like short range, like close combat. Almost.
It was horrifying.
Yeah, I think I would only push back on the cheating in game means cheating in life.
Yeah,
but
the gateway cheat.
I support
gateway cheat,
especially a couple days in. Like I support. You're lame. I don't really want to be with a lame person.
Yeah. It's a couple days in. You're not really losing anything.
Because for me, if that happened, I'm like, I feel sad for you, but I don't really want to be with a person I feel sad for.
Well, also, if she plays Apex as much as she said she did, she's risking her account by playing with a cheater. Let's say if she played with
That's what she's worried about, the account.
She's risking her account by playing with the cheater. If that cheater gets reported and they're like, oh, these two accounts play together all the time, you might get banned too because you're playing with the cheater and you didn't report him.
It's EA.
It's in the game.
Sport.
No,
you're out of the game.
You're out the game.
If you're out the game, that's a lot.
You're banned for life.
Especially if you put time into that account.
Your IP's banned for life.
That's a lot of money.
All right, we are gonna get out of here. It's a little late. We're getting a little delirious.
We're getting delirious. It's the delirium setting in.
So we're gonna go, guys. All right, Patreon. We'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.
Just hit the like and subscribe. Just for that.
Subscribe.